That completely puts a hole in every single thing that they're telling us. Every single thing that they're telling us is a lie because of this specifically. He wasn't shot with a 30-06. He wasn't shot with that, for sure with that in that rifle. Probably wasn't shot with a rifle because it probably still would have went through. And yet they're trying to say that they found Tyler Robinson's fingerprints on the rifle. Okay. Did you find some GSR? Did you find some gun smoke residue? Probably not.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
Vinny,
yeah.
There's a few things that are very weird on what's been shown the last couple days, okay? And I don't know
Just
which
the
angle
last
to
couple.
go with right now. Let's start off with, Rob, if you want to pull the clips of when the shooting happens, there's now potentially they're looking at how many different shooters, Tom? What is it?
They're looking at, right now there's three scenarios. That Tyler from the roof.
Yes.
But that doesn't look like an exit wound. That doesn't look like an
I wish that I've been making content. I'm just now starting back, and I'm sorry for anyone that does watch me that I've been gone for so long. Won't be gone for no more. But I am so mad that I have not been making content this whole fucking time over this Charlie shit because I have been so invested and I have not believed it from the fucking beginning whenever they try to say all that blood was the entrance wound. You are fucking dumb if you think that. I don't even use guns. I don't own a gun. I'm not a big gun fan. But you got to be a dumbass to not understand that the exit wound is always bigger than the entrance. And there's almost hardly ever instant blood in the entrance wound. Like I saw that close up angle and I instantly thought that it was a fucking that was an exit wound. And then they try to say that he was on the roof, and I assume, well, maybe it went in and like ricocheted off of his spine and came out. And I was saying, well, maybe that's the case. But then they're talking about that it's stuck inside of his body. A 30-06 is stuck in his body. Eat a fucking dick. And it's crazy as fuck. I stopped watching PBD because they are so behind on just actually covering the news. They just have they stick their toes in the water before they actually give an opinion on something. And then now, almost a month later, they're finally fucking talking about how this is not making any sense.
entry wound that looks like an exit wound.
Right.
And then a shooter on top of the adjacent
To his right,
building.
the audience left.
Correct.
Yes.
Up behind some shrub
Yes.
or some item up on
Yes.
the roof.
That needs to be looked into.
And then people are also looking at the way the shirt moves and the way his microphone moves and the way the earpiece flipped out and the necklace flipped out. Was there actually, believe it or not, this is the third theory,
Mechanism on the
that
mic.
there was something on the mic.
Yes.
And it
I'm not on board with that one. That one's fucking crazy to me, and I know it's naive of me to think because Israel just did the whole pager assassinations where they fucking wiped out hundreds of fucking people just by having exploding pagers that they had pre-planned for fucking years. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's just like, I don't know, man. Out of all the other options that you could have had, a drone in the sky, someone on the roof, like what they're kind of saying happened, a patsy, like I just don't think the mic makes that much sense to me.
all I'll say is that every day that goes by when you look at all this video, it looks less and less and less and less and less possible that it was a single shot from a 30-06 by Tyler
And
from
on
across
top of
the
that, a
courtyard.
couple
Impossible. Here's a fucking little clip of a 30-06 hitting the fucking bone, shooting a cow femur and a big chunk of meat on top of it. A cow femur, that's the biggest bone in a body is your femur. This is a cow femur.
Everything exploded. All right, let's check it out.
And motherfucker blew up. They're trying to say Charlie Kirk's vertebrae is stronger than that. And then to even up it more, the Man of Steel, right? Here they are shooting some steel plates.
To literal steel here. We have
Quarter
our-
inch,
And thank God.
quarter inch, 3/8 inch of steel that was shot through from over 100 yards away. And they're trying to say his vertebrae is stronger than that. Suck my fucking dick. That completely puts a hole in every single thing that they're telling us. Every single thing that they're telling us is a lie because of this specifically. He wasn't shot with a 30-06. He wasn't shot with that, for sure with that in that rifle. Probably wasn't shot with a rifle because it probably still would have went through. And yet they're trying to say that they found Tyler Robinson's fingerprints on the rifle. Okay. Did you find some GSR? Did you find some gun smoke residue? Probably fucking not. Like, it's not fucking fingerprints on a rifle that didn't kill nobody is not evidence unless you're a felon and you're not able to own the fucking gun.
Things, Vinny. Maybe you want to break that down on the digging and guy kid takes a chip, puts it in a hat, put it on. You know, maybe walk through that part.
And by the way, there was, and just to go back, I don't want to say definitively, but there was a kid who was there and witnessed everything that's trying to give his account, and as he's saying it, he's grabbed and silenced, and he's yelling, "Get the hell off me! Get off me!" He was being silenced because he was giving his account. I don't know if it was Andrew that went up to him, but it looked like him from the side. I don't know. I'm just saying it might have been when it's aftermath when the kid's describing the situation. But if that's the case and Charlie was hit here and the bullet came out there, I don't know if it was that day or the very next day, they were basically doing construction and digging up that entire area and putting
It wasn't the next day, and I do think that's fucking weird.
You're not ready for it.
I don't think it's crazy for the school to want to remodel that, but so quickly, whenever there is no bullet found. Well, at the time that all this was happening, there was no bullet found, allegedly, but apparently in the autopsy that never happened, it was stuck in just below the skin. But then also there's fucking rumors about how there was no autopsy done on him and that he was just flown back, and nothing fucking makes sense. And that's what's pissing me off about it. And then everybody else would rather focus on, oh, well, Charlie Kirk was a racist Hitler fucking bigot. You guys aren't even understanding the fact that they're lying to us, that they just assassinated one of our citizens and they're covering it up, all while passing laws and legislation to not release the Epstein files. All while helping Israel and bowing the fuck down to Netanyahu. We're doing all of this while all we're worried about is Charlie Kirk. For the past 3 weeks, I'm guilty of it myself because I'm actually like intrigued by it, but I'm not dumb enough to where I'm blinded to see that they're doing all the shit below the fucking table that everybody else is missing.
Things and slabs down, which is unheard of, okay? Because people are now insinuating, well, wait a minute. If he was shot here and the bullet went in there, you guys are digging up where the actual round is because we haven't heard about an autopsy. I know they're doing toxicology, but look at this. This is where Charlie was shot. What are they, really that fast after? You guys are digging up and doing a bunch of stuff. And then with the individual that they're talking about.
It's like the garden hose on the roof in
when they shot, on Butler. Guys, so a murder, an assassination just happened. I don't care if you work for Turning Point. I don't give a damn what anybody's story is. Nothing is to be touched. That camera that was behind Charlie, that is now evidence. The chair that you moved and you stand on, you just contaminated the crime scene, okay? Leave it alone. Where the hell was security? Where the hell was somebody to keep the integrity of the scene? And then there's footage of the guy.
I mean, but I mean, literally right afterwards, there was this guy hopping the fence to steal hats off the table to throw them to people that were in the crowd still. They did not protect the crime scene even a little bit. They didn't do anything that they should have done in an investigation. There's no ambulance there, which is insane to me to even think about with that many fucking people in a group together, especially as something like what Charlie Kirk was doing, having a debate with people. How was there not EMT there, police? How was there not any professionals there other than whoever the fuck he had that were doing all these fucking signals?
Going back there, putting his hands on everything, taking out the SD card and turning, and when it goes behind there, Rob, he gives it to that guy, like doesn't look shady at all. And then Rob, do they actually follow him when he goes behind? Keep it going. Let me see if this is the actual one, because the one that I saw, he takes it out, gives it to a guy, and it looks like look at this, puts it in a hat and then puts his hat on. And I know everybody's going to say, well, he works for Turning Point, and I don't care.
It don't matter. It don't matter if you work for Turning Point. That's weird as shit. If you work for Turning Point, your boss just got fucking murdered and probably just got taken off a minute or two ago, and your first task is to get up on the camera and take the SD card out and hide it. That's weird as shit. That's extremely fucking weird. And then also it's really weird that they had all these 4K cameras in every fucking position, and yet all we're still stuck with is the phone recordings. I try to give the benefit of the doubt to the FBI because it's an investigation. They're not going to just give all the evidence out, but they've given out enough evidence to where they need that there's obvious holes that they purposely left in there for us to go crazy about. Like the fact that they cut the fucking video of the guy running on the roof whenever the shot was in the frame, and they decided not to show that part. They just decided to show him running. Like they are doing stuff to purposely drive us fucking crazy, and it's working.
Who he works for. Why are you touching stuff? Why are you touching that? I have another angle, Rob. I'll send it to you about him, but it's not adding up. And then, Pat, do you mind me bringing up the Nicolas Cage Snake Eyes thing that happened?
Go for it.
Real quick, like this is what they were saying last week about Candace Owens, because she was asking questions about how it doesn't make sense.
Or October 7th. Show me any evidence that they've been in touch, they've been in dialogue, they've done anything together. I would love to see it. So they were friends. I don't think they are friends. I think that Candace is capitalizing on Charlie's death. I think she feels horrible. She doesn't feel good about this.
Makes sense.
But Candace is an opportunist. And if we know anything about Candace, over the last couple of years, has she been biased, non-biased towards Israel? In my mind, she's been blind with rage. Were Candace and Charlie friends?
I cannot stand this motherfucker. He is so fucking annoying. And every time anytime he gets a little bit of fucking like respect from me, he loses it instantly. He's such a fucking pussy. Everything about this motherfucker is lame as shit. Don't have a backbone. He's a fucking beta male who just listens and does whatever the fuck his boss tells him to do. Doesn't have a single thought of his own. Vinny's the only person there that actually kind of stands up for himself, but everybody else there is just Netanyahu's nut holder. Like they just fucking suck Israel's dick off constantly. They don't ever want to hold him accountable for shit, which is why I stopped really watching them. I really fucking don't watch these guys at all. I just thought that this would be interesting because I remember seeing the clip of him talking about how Candace is capitalizing off of murder. And then here they are a week later still talking about it, still capitalizing off of fucking murder. I know you feel bad about it though, right? But you're an opportunist. Like, you sound fucking retarded.
For all you guys, all the older people
sure.
out there, there was a movie in 1998 called Snake Eyes with Nicolas
Forgot about this. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking insane to me.
Cage. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen this. In the movie, they're at a boxing match. A politician is assassinated in the movie, and his name is Charles Kirkland. Okay, think about Charlie Kirk. This is very, very weird. Okay, he was shot on the left side of his neck. The film takes place on September 10th. Rob, that's the
date of the fight.
No,
This is what we were talking about yesterday.
This is what we were talking about yesterday. Rob, that's the poster. And then the boxer who's in on the plan, who's doing a diversion, he wakes up on the ring. His name is Tyler, like Tyler Robinson, and he's called the Executioner. Okay?
Jesus.
Weird. And then the tropical storm that hit.
And then also it's a political figure that gets shot in the fucking neck too.
It's in the film. It's called Hurricane Jezebel. And for some of you guys that saw Megan Kelly just did a piece. That's the name of the online magazine that allegedly hired witches in August to put a hex on Charlie. And the film, parts of the film were filmed at the Trump Taj Mahal and Hotel Casino. And the secret camera, which films the assassination, but the videographer doesn't let anyone know. And guess what the tagline is of the movie? Rob, can you go to this is just random, a random occurrence. Go to my
1948.
I think I sent it to you. I actually sent the photo. Wait, look at this. Look at the tagline. Believe everything except your eyes. That's the tagline. Like, that's just a random occurrence. But I just wanted people to know because that's what Pat. The official narrative that they're telling us, I don't think it's official. I don't believe it.
By the way,
It's not fucking true at all. And then on top of that, that college specifically has a program where they recruit people to do secret security surveillance or some shit like that. All right, I'll try to find the video real quick.
Get out your tinfoil hat.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking
because this
about
is
right
a
here.
hell of a rabbit hole to consider. Fair warning.
Okay, does anyone else think it's odd that Tyler Robinson, the Charlie Kirk shooting suspect, heads to Utah State University, a school with uniquely heavy CIA ties, for just one semester in 2021 as a pre-engineering major, then mysteriously drops out and heads back home? He was a bright kid, top 1%, ACT score of 34, 4.0 GPA in high school, and got a $32,000 presidential scholarship. The university's Center for Anticipatory Intelligence, the nation's first program of its kind, led by ex-CIA analyst Jeannie Johnson and co-founded by former CIA Assistant Director Matt Barrett, actively recruits STEM kids like Tyler for its interdisciplinary intelligence training. There are no known direct connections yet, but with the USU's strong CIA and Israeli ties via over $2.4 million in research grants, you have to wonder what sparked the sudden exit. What do you guys think? Comment below.
Yeah, and then if you guys want to watch this video, it's Tyler Robinson, a patsy, examining all the evidence by Ian Carroll. And he actually goes and researches it and shows you what you can research to look it up yourself. But every single thing that bitch just said is 100% true, which is fucking weird. That's the weirdest thing about anything that I've heard about it. That's more weird to me than the snake eyes shit, because that could just be a weird ass coincidence. That's like fucking proof to me.
That's the problem with hiding stuff today. You can't do it.
Thank you.
You can't do it today. You got 3,500 phones that recorded things. You think you're going to be able to get away with it this time around? You're not going to be able to get away with it this time around. People are going to have to find. And by the way, Kash Patel has the opportunity this time around to increase the faith in the FBI in ways.
Bro, and then on top of that, Kash Patel went and rehired the FBI director of Utah the day after, or the day before, or something like that. I'll try to find it, put it in the video. He's done a lot of fucking hiring and firing and hiring. He hasn't answered a fucking thing, and if anything, he's made us more confused. This Kash Patel and Pam Bondi, which I was just blaming them, but Donald Trump is 100% to blame for this shit too. I'm so tired of this fucking people stepping on eggshells because they don't want to fucking say something that offends Trump or that is rude about who they fucking elect or voted for. I voted for Trump. I'm fucking livid. Every single thing that he said that he was going to do, did for a fucking couple months, and then he backpedaled everything. I mean, he closed the border. That's fucking, I'll give him props for that, but that should be just, that shouldn't even be an issue. The Epstein files, the MLK, JFK, Fort Knox would have been fucking badass. No new wars, and yet we're funding Israel. We're sending billions of dollars to Israel still. As soon as Trump pulled that chair out for Netanyahu, everything in America went downhill. As soon as he did that fucking shit, and then if just to re-show you, if you guys haven't seen it, or if you haven't seen it for a while, just to show you guys again how disrespectful this shit is. This angle, this GIF right here. If you watch and pay attention, Netanyahu doesn't even try to pull the chair in. He is 100% expecting Trump to do this, and if he doesn't, I don't know. I mean, he's gonna be sitting at the table like a fucking dumbass, 3 feet away from the table, right, and like this, like he's expecting Trump to push that chair in for him. Cuck shit. I don't know. I know that there's a lot of fucking weird shit going on with the Charlie Kirk shit, and like I said in the video, it's intentional to make us not pay attention to anything else that's going on. But it's so hard to care about anything else whenever this was so recent, and they don't even care about how obvious that they're lying to us. Like this, any other scandal or cover up or something, they had something. This, they don't have fucking shit. The shit that they're telling us don't even make sense. He fucking assembled the rifle on the roof, and then he disassembled the rifle, and then he ran to the woods, and then he got to Dairy Queen somehow, and he was staying around town all day until he fucking went home, where he was texting his girl the whole time, and then told her everything, even though he just got away with a fucking murder. Then his dad turns him in, and he goes to prison, and jail, and he says that he didn't do it, and then he's claiming innocence, and he's saying he's fucking, like, nothing fucking makes sense. And it's, like I said, it just has to be intentional. But I mean, I do plan on making more videos about this as shit comes out. It's been like 3 weeks, and I wanted to do a live stream about it, but my live stream keeps crashing. Planning on doing that tomorrow and going through everything with my buddy. But anyways, I hope y'all liked that video. If you did, please leave a like. If you guys got anything to say about the video, let me know down below. I'll read every single comment. And if you fuck with your boy, would you please give me a subscription? With that said, deuces.
I've been out of my mind lately, I don't need nobody. I've been on my grind, baby, trying to stack my dollars. She been blowing my line lately, red button declining. They been pressing my line lately, they don't know that